Our central mission at the Marshall Learning Center is working with at-risk students. Students who have behavior issues, social emotional concerns, and some with some mental health challenges. So our role is to be able to determine what's best for them. And in a lot of cases, academics is secondary to us working on the social emotional spectrum with them. And so, it makes us a little bit different as a school because, we supplement the academic equally with the social emotional. And so we often refer back to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And for a young person to grow, for a young person to develop, certain needs must be met first. And so we see that every day in our building.
We just take the time and try to get the chance to know the kids and know their learning styles. So as you stated, I did grow up in this area. I was raised in a single parent household with 8 kids. My mom raised 6 boys and 2 girls by herself. So I never let that define who I am and who I wanted to be. So I use my story and my history to encourage the kids here, to let them know that just because you had a rough patch in your life, don't allow that to dictate what your future could be.
That's awesome. So what's one of a story that you have heard from one of your kids?
Well, they like to say, well, Miss Robinson, you don't know what it feels like to not have lights on or to go without a meal. And when I explain to them, you're looking at what I am now and don't know my story of then. So once I tell them, my upbringing and that, yes, I have been without lights. And yes, I have seen my mom struggle. And yes, I have been without a meal. They accept me more because I am them. Our relationship with the church has been I don't even know where to begin because it's been so powerful yet impactful with the students that are in our building. You have the Marshall Market. The Marshall Market is that safe haven of some of these students that cannot or do not have the resources to have food. And we have a lot of students in our building that sometimes are taking care of themselves. So the relationship that we have with Heritage is one of the best relationships, and Heritage plays a very big part in the success of our students in this building. They have allowed our children to have that sense of belonging. They belong to something. Yes, I know you gotta come to school to get your education, but to feel like you belong to a family environment in your school, that within itself speaks volume. So the kids not only come to school and get their education, they're coming to school and right in-house we have all these available resources from Marshall Market. We have Marshall Closet. We have the personal items, coats, hats, different people that they can talk to throughout our building. So it's a very powerful impact that Heritage Church has basically took us under their wing, and we try to lead in the best way that we can.
Respect has been our school's foundation piece the past 12 school years, and it really drives so many of the things we do in our programming and in relationship to our students and to their families.